Guys, I hope you're sitting down right now, okay? Because I got something very awesome to show you today. We have a new mod for Medieval 2 Total War, and it's based on Tolkien's universe, right? So Lord of the Rings, Middle-earth, but it's not Third Age. It's not set during the Third Age. It's set during the First Age. I want to welcome you to a mod that's still very new, still a work in progress, the Silmarillion. Silmarillion Total War. This is a mod dedicated to the First Age of Middle-earth, and we are going to experience some really cool new factions and stories and battles, and what better way than showing off the First Age, a mod set during the First Age, than showing you the battle of the Siege of Gondolin. The Fall of Gondolin it's one of the most epic battles of the First Age. And it's almost like, in terms of history, it's almost like the Siege of Carthage, where you have this like grand city under siege, and this is their last stand. And that's kind of what the Fall of Gondolin is like, which we'll talk a little bit about Gondolin here soon. I just wanted to talk about the mod and the modding team and how you can get involved. So if you want to download this mod, definitely look down in the video description. You will see a link to the mod and their Discord. If you have any questions about the mod, whether it be about how to install it or how to, how the mod works or what they're working on, just ask away in the Discord. They're very nice and they will help you out. This modding team is working very closely with the Third Age Reforged modding team. They kind of help each other out. I think Sin of the Dark Cloud, I'm sure a lot of you guys know Sin of the Dark Cloud. He's helped out with this mod. But the person leading this mod, the development is J-Monster. I know if you've been following me for a long time, I'm sure you've seen J-Monster or even know of his channel. So yeah, he's a very nice guy, a very cool guy, and I'm very excited for this mod and for the modding team and all the, the hard work they put into it. J-Monster also, he kind of, what he mostly does in this mod is that he does a lot of balancing, and he said that he's worked on this mod for months just balancing it before he designed any units. So what that means is that this is going to be a fairly competitive experience online in multiplayer battles where, it's not just some fantasy units with random stats thrown into a battle situation. It's going to be balanced and it's going to make sense. So that's really cool. So again, guys, link down in the video description. So with that out of the way, I want to welcome you to Gondolin. And we'll talk about a little bit. What I'm really excited, what I think I'm most excited about is learning about the First Age through this mod. That's what I'm really excited about because I don't know a ton. Now, I know the Siege of Gondolin. In fact, I did the Siege of Gondolin years ago using Third Age. But, now it's going to be really cool to revisit this scenario and actually play a mod that is built for the Siege of Gondolin, if you know what I mean. So, if you haven't seen the other Siege of Gondolin, definitely check that out. I'll link that in the video description as well. But yeah, I just wanted to briefly talk about the Siege of Gondolin. So this is the epic showdown between elves of Gondolin and the orcs led by Morgoth, or also known as Melkor, which Sauron, I believe, was a lieutenant under Melkor. So Melkor is he's the big bad. He's even more bad than Sauron, which is pretty scary, I suppose. But you can see his army right here. Check out some of these units here. These helmets on these soldiers are so cool. They got their archers up here. So this faction is known as the Realm of Angband, which is again Melkor's forces, and they are ready to move out. There's also some Balrogs in this army as well, which I believe, I was gonna say historically, but obviously this is but like lore-wise, there's some Balrogs. In fact, Glorfindel one of the most powerful elves, battles a Balrog in the siege, defeats him, but apparently he was yanked like by his hair off the cliff, and he dies. And I think he actually returns to Middle Earth through the power of the gods or something during the Second Age. Again, I'm not an expert on all the lore of, you know, Tolkien's universe, but I like to dabble in it and kind of learn some stories. If you guys know a lot about the First Age, please leave some comments down below about this siege, or really about anything you want. Is there a dead cav over here? Was there? Oh, there was a little bit of an engagement here. It looks like a little cav charge into some archers. Sorry. Yeah, I'm definitely just kind of looking. Oh, they're still alive. Here they are. Knights of the Golden Flower. Look at all the units. Again, let me slow it down a little bit more. I know this is a long battle, so I don't want to spend too much time with the intro, but I just kind of wanted to show you. You guys saw the armorers of the hammer. These are like armorers. That's why their shield has like an armorer. So that's so cool. And then back here we have Axemen of the pillar. Look at these guys. This is so great. They look fantastic. Back here we have the scouts of the tree. Spearmen of the shallow. Yeah, so the spearmen of the swallow, and I think they've got bows here, so they're like a versatile kind of bow spear unit, which is a deadly combo because it's not fair. If archers have spears, like, come on. Champions of the fountain, these guys look sick. They almost kind of remind me of like Fountain Guard. We got some ballista over here helping them defend. We got the interior gates of the city. We got the, oh my god, the retainers of the king. These guys look cool. And then back here, we've got some more troops. Shield bearers of the tower. Look at these guys. Kind of got a like amphibian kind of look to them. So very cool units, and you'll see more of the units in action here as we play. It looks like the battle is progressing, so let's jump right in. There's a little bit of a bridge battle, so we'll go back to normal speed. But yeah, this is the epic showdown. Will Gondolin fall again? Or will it, stand this time, which would be pretty crazy. But lore-wise, Gondolin does fall. It's utterly destroyed. It is a dark time in the First Age, and a lot of famous commanders on the Gondolin side die in this battle. And I think the survivors flee to Nantathurin. Again, I suck with these names. I'm probably going to be slaughtering a lot of these names. But yeah, they're going to move up and defend the bridge. The orcs are kind of falling back. We do have some good flanking fire from the side here. Look at this. Hold on. Ooh, camera's freaking out. Look at this right here. This is the Spearmen of the Swallow. They are opening fire and killing a lot of the wolf riders of Angband. So they're getting some great kills. Isn't this really cool though? Like, I don't know. It's like the same feeling I got with the first time I played Third Age. You know, it's just like, oh, this is so epic. You know, Rohirrim and orcs and elves, and it was, you know, and it's the same kind of feeling I got. They got a nice trebuchet up here as well. So yeah, that artillery is going to town right now. But they're pushing up their own artillery here. So this is the realm of Angband led by Urukay. I'm sorry if I'm slaughtering your names. That's what I do. And here we go. We got our first infantry clash, I believe. Actually, no, this might be the second one. The armorers are holding against these, the reavers of Engfalarlif. But yeah, this is an epic stand here at this bridge. If we go actually to the front where we started the video, we actually have a fight going on. Oh my god, these armorers. I mean, the balls of steel you would need to be in this situation of holding back all these orcs. And look how cool their weapons up in the air, just kind of moving around. It looks really awesome. So you got like 2 units holding off so many. You got all these reserve troops. You know you're fighting to the bitter end. Hopefully they have an exit strategy for these armorers, but I don't think they do. I think they're going to fight to the bitter end, and then soon the orcs will start to enter the city of Gondolin, which will be tragic. But again, let's see if Gondolin can hold this time. We do have orcs repositioning over here. There's a couple different ways you can get into the city. By the way, this is a custom city. So there's a lot of layers. There's a lot of defensive positions that you can hold in here. It looks really nice. So they're kind of reforming in there. You can see there's an entry point here, and it kind of leads up to another layer, which this is the final layer. So there's about two and a half layers if you kind of call this a layer here. But yeah, it's definitely a solid settlement to defend. There's a couple wide openings that you have to worry about, but it doesn't seem like, especially right here, you could hold this pretty well with a couple troops. So we'll see if they have enough to hold everything. I also like the fact that they can kind of run around up on these makeshift like dirt walls where they can really position some archer units and get some deadly kills, or a lot of kills. Marksman of the Heavily Arch. I'm just like looking at these units as we play. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like my commentary is a little scattered right now because I'm a bit overwhelmed in just how like cool this is. And there we go. It looks like the orcs have kind of found a path to get behind these armorers. Oh, and the oh man. They're like, all right, armorers, you like playing with fire? We will give you fire. The Spear Guard of the Iron Crown. What a name. What a name. I just love the like end of the world sky going on in the background. The red, the blood red. Now we have the Troll Catapult who wants some fun. They're going to charge into the battle as well, so the Troll is joining the fight. The Armorers are the first line of defense in this epic battle, and they are starting to die here pretty quickly. If we go back to the front, same thing. Their lines are thinning. The orcs are finding ways to get behind them. You literally have like 3 guys here holding the rear of the line. That's so cool. Oh, and they're falling. They're like, we can't hold for much longer. It's almost like they were the vanguard troops. They're the initial defense, and they're buying time for the rest of the soldiers to like put on their armor and reform, you know, get it to the ramparts and get ready the defenses. Because I believe they were celebrating a festival, the Gates of Summer, I think, when the baddies decided to show up. But yeah, they are, look at that line. This is kind of cool. It's just like, it's a single column line, you know, that's stretched out. No, it's not, well, it's not a column, but you get what I'm saying. There's not rows of troops. It's just one row of troops holding back these orcs. And they are trying the best they can, but they're starting to die on the rear, or in the rear, and now the orcs are gonna push up behind and finish the job. Let's go to the other side now. So if we're looking from the mini map, this is the eastern side, or the right side of the battle, where you have the orcs pushing forward. And oh, yeah, this is getting juicy here. We got a trebuchet crew, and we have the guardsmen of the harp. Look at these guys. Look at the purple. That's a cool unit. That's a cool looking unit right there. Legionaries. That's so cool. And look at how they're holding the spear. Are they about to throw it, or are they just fighting overhand? Yeah, they're just fighting overhand. That's so cool. Now we got archers on the top of this hill. They're getting some good fire ammo kills. This is a fantastic spot to be because you don't really risk friendly fire here because the angle is just so perfect. The orcs are definitely going to take heavy casualties here. So the city of Gondolin, the defense has just begun. Do they have enough to hold against Melkor? And tragically, the brave armorers have perished as they gave their lives to buy time and defend the city of Gondolin. I think you can say the same over here, where I think they're breaking. These armorers, they're fleeing to Nan Tarathian, or to Tarathrin, whatever. The scattered survivors who survived the battle are fleeing. So they're getting out of there. Flee for your lives. And then you have the orcs continuing their push. It's a small force here. Actually, whoa, what's going on over here? Whoa, oh, I'm sorry. There's another set of armorers who are defending the outskirts of the city. I did not expect that, nor did I see them on the mini-map. They are getting destroyed, though. This is so cool. Look at this river crossing. I don't know, I feel like a kid in a candy shop right now, just kind of randomly looking at everything. Everything looks so good, you know? It's like I don't know what to pick and focus on. But yeah, that's a really good stand by the armorers. There's no shame in their fall. And look at the statues here. Look at this. Look at this. So I just want, oh wow, look at the architecture. That's really cool. I just want to try to capture everything in this battle when it comes to the scenery and the soldiers and everything. Here we go. The spearmen of the Swallow are opening fire and softening up the troops as they advance across the bridge. We do have a enemy ballista, an evil orc ballista, who's in position ready to fire back. They're going to try to soften up the defenders a little bit, but the longer they wait, the more casualties they are taking. And you can tell the archers are focusing their fire on the ballista crew. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is so cool. Oh, this is an awesome shot right here. You got that big tower in the background. Got these troops lined up. These men forming. They're going to go into loose formation to try to, you know, make sure that ballista doesn't kill too many of them. So that's smart of them. They're all in loose formation. The orcs might want to just go ahead and push. Again, they're taking heavy casualties here. God, the orcs look so cool in this. Look at that. Look at all those arrows coming in. That's awesome. They're actually branching out. They're breaking away from the main force. I don't know if it's the map causing them to do that, or they're strategically shifting troops away from this front line. They might like what they see over on the other side of this battle, or the settlement. Maybe they're like, you know what, we can push over here a little bit better. Maybe. Look at this statue. It's like, hopefully it brings inspiration to the soldiers. That's cool. Alright, let's head back over to this side where we have some orcs who made it across. And they are going to go ahead and push forward. They're not going to wait. They're just going to get into the fight. The guardsmen of the harp are going to countercharge. And right now they're just using the center bridge. And I love these statues. I love them. They look so awesome. Look at the orcs just run by. The statue, tears, a little tear comes out of the statue's eye as he sees the endless orcs attack this beautiful city. And it's up to the guardsmen of the harp to hold against the orc blob. Axemen of the pillar flanking around, trying to put some flanking pressure on these orcs, get them to break before reinforcements come. But oh no, the rest of the bridges are being used. The Ironshod legionaries pushing across the bridge. They're going to be met by the guardsmen of the harp, once again holding this bridge valiantly as more and more orcs arrive. Oh, the ballista fire coming in. We've got archers set up on the flanks here. More of the spearmen of the swallow. And then over here we have, I think, the archers of the scouts of the tree. This is a really good angle. Really good angle. They're going to get a lot of kills here. Here comes a push here of more Axemen of the Pillar. Oh, by the way, guys, I forgot to mention this. You know how I spoke, or I mentioned how J-Monster was the one working on stats and balancing and kind of what units have, like, you know, different abilities, what they're good at, what they're bad at, that kind of stuff. He actually gave me a text document of like certain stats of like Axemen and whatnot. I'm going to copy and paste that in the description. So if you guys are curious of like what Axemen do in the game or what two-handed swordsmen can do in the game, check that out down in the video description. I'm a little late on mentioning that, but nonetheless, check it out. And here comes, oh, Spearmen of the Swallow now switching to their spears, ready to hold this very far. This would be the right bridge from the Orcs' perspective. And here comes more pushes of troops. By the way, the player leading this army is Maeglin the Architect. Hopefully I did slaughter your name. I do apologize. Oh, camera's freaking out. Then we have Demetrostratus 1 and Wally Wolf, who is attacking this front. Yeah, that's the other thing I didn't do is show you the player names. Again, just too excited. Look at these orcs, or trolls. Remind me of Gundabad trolls. You know, they have the very spiky helmets. But I love the artwork on their, like, belly, like, chest plate. Looks pretty cool. And they are just hacking and slashing their way through these elves. And the tower cries. All the statues are crying. Now, if we go back over here, the orcs are reforming their troops, getting ready to push. On the other side, I think the battle's still... Yeah, the Balrogs are in the fight. He's like, ugh. Ugh. That's awesome. It's a thin line of elves trying to hold back these orcs. A thin line. And look at, we've got these three-headed. Is it three-headed or four? Whoa, there's more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five-headed, like serpent creature. The Uraloki? I don't know, but this force is led by J-Monster. So again, he's the head developer of this mod. And we have Stewie, who's leading Gondolin on this side, trying to hold back his forces. I'm hoping I'm not leaving out any names here. Let me check out on the other side really quick. I think they are pushing. Yes, they are. So defending, leading Gondolin, we have CPT. And then we have Urakei. Again, so sorry. So sorry if I'm butchering any names here. Alright, so now they're pushing up. They are getting ready to go. Archers are letting loose. Look at this. This is so devastating. This is such a good angle. They are let. Oh, no, these aren't archers. Wait, are they? Are they slingers? Oh, they're slingers. Okay, I did not expect that. So the scouts of the tree, light infantry slingers. They also have the spearmen of the swallow, which they're going to be able to let loose some arrows. So they are really trying to, you know, use every arrow efficiently here. Make sure every arrow gets a kill, because they really, you know, they're outnumbered. They need to. This is where it matters most. Now, not completely, because they can fall back and reform. So they do have like a rear guard force. Oh, look at these galleons of the white wing. That's look at the design of this unit. That's so awesome. All right, let's go back. Let's go back over to the front here. Let's see how this battle's going. It's getting a little laggy. It's getting a little, you know, when it gets a little laggy, it's, you know, it's, there's a lot of units going at it right now. But every time it seems that the defenders push up a unit, the attackers push in a unit, and it's an epic tug of war, so to speak, of forces. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, getting a little laggy. So we'll zoom out a little bit. We will zoom out and we'll let that fight keep going. And look at, sure enough, oh my goodness, hold on. What do we have here? The champions of the fountain, they're going in, but they have also the support of the catapult. So I wonder if this catapult's gonna, it's risky because, oh no, they're going for the back. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if he went for the front lines, it'd be risky. Oh my God. He just melted that unit. Melkor can't be too happy about that, and that's when he gives the order to send in the orcs. Look at these things from. All right, guys, sorry about this little edit here. Unfortunately, we did have a little crash. It's a huge battle, so I decided to turn down the graphics here a little bit, and I might give it a couple minutes until I look back over here. If you look on the mini-map, because that's where the bridges are, the 3 bridges. Every time I look over there, it seems to want to crash. I'm going to give it a couple minutes and then try again. But I did notice during the second time, or this is kind of like the 3rd time, of looking, you know, at the replay, there's actually a sneaky cav charge here by the defenders. We have the Knights of the Golden Flower going against the Wolf Riders, who are not, they didn't even expect this, they didn't even react. And the cav is going in, and it's doing a ton of damage. This other cav unit, though, I think he's going to go maybe just flank around. Oh, yeah. Nice flank. Look at that. Cut that corner. That's a vicious turn right there, right into the Wolf Riders, who don't even realize they're getting attacked. I don't think the player realizes it, because this is such a small engagement. But it's a pretty cool one. It's nice to see a little cav engagement going on outside the city. So while that's going on, let's go look what's going on. There's a lot going on. Let's see what's happening here. The trolls are pushing forward. Look at their weapons. It almost kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know. It's like it's almost similar to like the Uruk-hai, the Isengard swords with that. I'm sure there's a correct term for this type of sword, but almost like that fish hook at the very end. It's pretty vicious. But they are getting hit hard by the stones. I think, what do they got? Oh, yeah, they got the scouts of the tree who are slinging the enemy down. And they're trying to soften up these trolls. But these trolls are certainly going to be a problem because they are just ripping through the defenses of these defenders. And the good news, though, is that there's still another layer of defense here. Even if the trolls help, you know, the orcs break through this elven defense, I think if they can kill most of the trolls, they're going to be looking all right at the, like, final stand of this defense. But that's the key, right? Killing these trolls. Oh, man. Do not feed the trolls. They are feasting on elven blood. But yeah, they're up here harassing the archers, which is a good move. You got trolls scattered kind of everywhere, going after whatever they can. You got, I think this is catapult trolls in the mix as well. They're not too much of a threat compared to the other trolls, but they're still a problem. And then, of course, you have the orc infantry that are, you know, supporting the trolls as they advance forward against the elven defenses. All right, so let's go to the opposite side of this settlement where, oh boy, we got the Balrogs. They're pushing forward. Wow, they have conquered this area. They have taken it out, and they're reforming their troops. And yes, they could easily send a couple forces of orcs down this road. And we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the front entrance here. Please don't crash. But yeah, I think the elves are calling it quits. They're calling it quit. They're falling back. Champions of the Fountain that's good. You want to save the Champions of the Fountain because I think they're a really good unit. You don't want them to die too early. The orcs are pursuing though. Oh, I see. They're pursuing the Catapult, and they definitely need to save that. That's going to be a huge lifesaver. And then we have the Knights of the Golden Flower. They're going to charge in and protect the artillery, the catapults, and try to slow down this orc infantry. Oh, look at this guy's going in. He's a catapult crew. These catapult crew are so deep in enemy lines here. Let's see if he can make it out. Come on, dude. You got this. He's going to keep fighting. He's like, I should have been trained with the main infantry, not a catapult crew. Oh my god, he's going in. That's another kill. 2 confirmed kills. And he's... Oh my god, if this guy... No! Come on, help him, Cav. He's trying, but the Cav is in the way. There he goes. There he goes. He's going to make it out. The dude held and fought off the orcs. Got 2 kills. And is now making his way with the rest of his unit. Hopefully the Cav saw him do that. Oh wait, it's not for sure though. He's still being pursued by the wretches of Angband. Oh, come on, dude. It's so close. He's like, oh, he's just power walking. Look at that. That's a power move right there. And it looks like he's gonna be okay. I just want to see where he is. I wish he had like a special indicator, like some marking or something. So he's in the very back. That's awesome. That's just a cool little story. Oh, but he better hurry up. Look at this. Look at this. Just seeing these Balrogs running through the orcs, it's just a terrifying sight. Look at these guys. They're like, they're running with the trolls. And here comes the Cav once again. Here's our hero right here. I'm going to see if he might... Oh, no. The Cav does a valiant charge downhill. Actually does a ton of damage there. Got a lot of kills. Look at that. Killed a lot of them. They're probably going to do it again, though. Oh, wait. We have the Scouts of the Tree sacrificing their lives. Imagine charging into a Balrog. Imagine doing that, especially as an archer or skirmisher. So they're desperately trying to defend the artillery as it falls back. The trolls are advancing forward and doing as much damage to help the Balrogs. The orc infantry is in the mix of it as well. And these brave horsemen do what they must to save the artillery, which is a good move right there. And most of the Cav is going to survive, so good on them. So that was awesome. That little, like, side mission there of saving the artillery. Let's go back over here where the elves are still putting up a great fight. It does look like most of the trolls are dead, and we have some archers in the back here on these walls opening fire. The camera angle does not like this. There we go. Opening fire and trying to kill as many as possible from afar. So they're holding pretty well over here. It's the center that's kind of a problem. Let's see if we can get a cool shot. Look at these guys. Come on. I just want to get a view of them. They look awesome. They got like gems in their chest plate. Love that tower in the background. Anyways, let's go to the other side because remember, oh yeah, this is a problem. Oh my god, they are aggressive. They are already pushing. They got the 5-headed beast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just want to double check. 5-headed beast charging in. The Balrogs are hanging back. Oh wait, look at that. The Balrogs are controlled by the Nazgul. That's hilarious. Look at this. It's like he's like a little fish on a big shark or something. You know how they swim with the sharks? That is so funny. The Nazgul just honest. This is a new meaning of tailing someone, right? Oh man. But yeah, the Balrogs are going in, guys. Look how cool they look in this fight. Oh my god. Charge. That looks awesome. It's cool to see him in the fight. This Balrog is in back lines. Oh, Another one charges in. They're just throwing the elves around. Oh, that's so cool. Now we got Cav coming in trying to help kill the Balrog. The Cav's trying to maintain this line. We've got scouts of the tree. They're just throwing more bodies into this front line, trying to support, trying to stop the chaos that the Balrogs are committing. That's so sick. These guys look awesome. They look awesome. Let's go look at this. The front gate is under attack. Where is that artillery? It's trying to reform. It's trying to set up. But, you know, as this battle progresses, it is looking really worrisome for the elves. And they need to pull off some crazy good artillery hits if they want any chance of winning this one. I think the best bet the elves have is right here, which they are losing. We have reinforcements coming from the front bridges that broke through. Yeah, so they're pushing troops all around. These are support troops going around supporting other parts of the battle. Oh, they killed a Balrog! They killed a Balrog! That's much needed. But soon this defense is going to be under attack, and this is going to be like a full-on... Oh my god, the Balrog... Are they breaking? No, they're just... Oh my god, they want to rip through this defense. They have sent the Balrogs all the way through these defenses, pushing them towards the front gate. And they're going to help just destroy this defense over here. Oh, yeah. This looks... Look at him, he's just hacking. He's just... He is just hacking away. Just, you're dead. And you're dead. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Oh. The Balrogs, they are stealing the show right now. So they're chopping away. This defense looks like it's gonna crumble at any second. I can't imagine being one of these soldiers and looking behind you and there's a Balrog, but yet you stand your ground. That's the crazy part. Here comes reinforcements. We've got, what is this? Marksmen of the Heavenly Arch. They're coming over. I think they used up all their ammo, so they're gonna switch to their two-handed swords, and they're gonna push in and try to overwhelm the Balrogs and reinforce this front line. I love getting the Balrogs with the tower. Oh, that's sick. Look at them, both of them. They're just looking at us. Just chopping away. All right, let's go back over here where the elves look like they won. Oh, but no. There's plenty of reinforcements showing up on this front of the city of Gondolin. Where are the elves going though? Like, where is the next setup? Oh, look at it. It's a building from Battle for Middle-earth 2. That's cool. That's a nice little asset there. I'm curious, like, is there a town center? I don't think there is. I think they might be just, I think they're all gonna regroup over here, potentially. Let's see what's happening over on this front, though. Have they committed? They are about to. They have the Thralls of Angband ready to go in, but the archers are kind of softening up this defense. You can see the elves have thrown in the scouts of the tree. These poor scouts of the tree, they're literally the cannon fodder of the battle. They're gonna charge in and try to kind of force an engagement so the orcs can fight here. There we go. Finally, that kind of forces them into the fight. Oh man, look at this shot right here. These troops and the tower in the back. The clouds moving. That's so cool. So again, this looks like the most promising situation, but every time I look down this road, the orcs are just sending in more and more reinforcements. So they're kind of evenly spreading out their troops. The Balrogs are still causing so many issues, but the elves are still holding strong. They're still holding on to this main gate, even with the support of the Balrogs. But it's a very intense fight. The orcs have completely taken control of this area. There's a few heroes over here. Is this a general? Is this Glorfindel? Is he trying to hold? Oh, another general falls. Another general falls. That was one of the defending Oh, I see. I see. They have, okay. They're probably gonna fall back here. This is the legit last stand. So that's my bad. This is a real Gondolin has, okay, so Gondolin, for some reason I thought this was kind of the last stand area. But they can fall back, and oh, the scourges of Gothmog. Look at these things. Are they dual wielding? Yeah. Oh, that's so sick. They've got. Look at it. Oh, it's like a little. It's like a dagger with this, with the saber almost. That's really awesome. It's a cool design. But oh man, they are just ripping through these troops. These Balrogs are not making this convenient at all. And I was wondering, like, where did the artillery go? It's all the way back here. So they are really just putting in, you know, like, this is their last hope. They've got a lot of elite troops here. Lords of the Golden Flower, that's awesome. But this is it. This is it. And they've got some archers up here, marksmen of the Heavenly Arch. So it's not a huge force, and honestly, I hope the elves, I hope the Gondolin elves fall back as much as possible. Look at these crossbows. The orc crossbows, they look so interesting. Like, the orcs in this game look really cool. Now, this is a problem here. We've got enemies that are potentially going to get behind this Gondolin flank. If I was the elves, I would fall back. Obviously, you don't want to get outflanked. Oh, there goes another general. And you can see the elven defense is falling quickly. The balance of power is not looking good. And hope seems to be, hope is fading. It seems like with the elves. So I assume the player who admitted defeat is one of the elven armies that completely lost their army. The orcs are now pushing through. They are ready to attack the next wave. And oh, I hope they retreat here. He's got his champions of the fountain kind of facing the enemy, but there's a whole, they're like, look to your right, and then you see 3 Balrogs running full speed towards you. Yes, now is the time to get out of there. It would be cool if these guys like took flight a little bit. I still can't get over this Nazgul riding on the tail of the Balrog. That looks so goofy. Now, it's probably just like a general, like this is probably a general unit or something, and they need to like hide the model or something. I don't know. But it's so funny. He's just like T-posing. He's like, ah, charge! So there you have it. We got these units charging in. They do not retreat. They do not fall back. This is where they're going to make their stand for Gondolin. Oh, Balrog charge. Oh my goodness. These guys just shake it off a little bit. They're like, ah, not a big deal. There's another Balrog up here, supported by some infantry. And then on the other side, we have some spears clashing in against the champions of the fountain. More troops are running around. And yeah, this is actually, what happened here? There's dead troops. I don't know if archers, probably the crossbows fired into them. Yeah, I think they're using their crossbows here. But, you know, there's still a lot of time left in this replay. And I don't see a lot of the elves left. You know, like there's not much. Unless these elite troops are going to put up an amazing fight. Like, just... So, I don't know. Maybe with the catapult, they can turn this around. But these Balrogs need to be taken out. The trolls have been taken out. The Balrogs, not so much. Not so much. So they're kind of reforming. This is actually a cool little pocket here that they can set up on. So they can kind of establish a flank. He's fallen back because the crossbows have given him a lot of trouble. And yeah, this is it. Now there is one unit over here. Like, what is going on? There's a little pocket battle going on here. Marksmen of the Heavenly Arch, they're fighting some spear guard of the Iron Crown. But they've been fighting for a little while, I think, because I've been seeing this little green unit marker for a while. This is not good. The civilians, the townspeople of Gondolin are starting to jump out of the windows. They're all rushing to this citadel back here and taking shelter in it and praying that their soldiers can hold against this wave of orcs, which we'll go ahead and speed it up here as they advance towards the defenses. I can't wait to see this catapult, but I'm also worried about the catapult. Oh, great hit there. Look at that. It's getting some good hits. Oh, that's cool looking. Ooh, nice hit. Tormentors of the Iron Crown. Oh, another good hit. This catapult's very accurate. And yeah, I completely understand why he's just like using as much ammo as possible, because those Balrogs are going full speed ahead. They are coming for this. Yeah, they're coming straight for the catapult. Oh wait, they're gonna turn. Oh, this tower keeps getting in the way. So yeah, they're gonna rush up here. Marksmen of the Heavenly Arch, they're gonna fall back to the safety of this. What is this? This is the King's. What unit is this again? I think it's, yeah, Retainers of the King. Will they kill the Balrog? We will find out. Ooh, great hit. So more orcs, waves and waves of orcs are rushing to the final point. Look at, there's some troops still burning. You smell that? That's called burnt orc. But if they could just kill the Balrog. Did they kill one? Oh yeah, they're dropping. And then standing again. Oh, there we go. Yes. They drop stand. They are destroyed. And that means they can concentrate all of their infantry. This is actually really good. There is hope for them at last. They killed a very deadly unit, the Balrogs, who just kept pushing and pushing, but finally they died. But now they can push up their units and hold this position. The catapult's going to get a great angle, and they just might win this. Now, unfortunately, there are still trolls. You got... You got these guys with the little stubby legs, which is just cool to see in the game. I don't know the lore behind this unit. I wish I knew so I could explain it to you guys, but something I want to look up, the five-headed serpent. All right, let's go here. Yep, there we go. It's amazing what you can mod in Medieval 2. Another reason why this game is one of the greatest Total War games ever made. So the Marksman of the Heavenly Arch is doing a great job of cleaning up this unit. They're going to reinforce the front line, though. They're going to run down. They're actually breaking a lot of units. We have archers now opening fire. This is the ultimate defense, guys. The balance power is shifting in favor, not in favor, but more in favor of the defenders. Not like, you know, it's still huge. It's still like hugely in favor. Is that a word? Mostly in favor of the attackers. More and more orcs. Look at it. There's so many of them. God, these orcs just need to stop reproducing. Like, what are they doing? Why is there so many of them? But they're definitely holding on. Oh, wait, no, they out of ammo? Oh, they're out of ammo. Oh, no. Is this a big break? No, they're just reforming. So I think the best chances for the defenders to win this is if they kill a general and cause a mass rout. Now that the artillery is gone, the catapults, this is definitely going to be very challenging for them to win. Just enjoying this frontline engagement. It's pretty cool. Nice little last stand of Gondolin. The commander's like, is there a way for the people to escape? It's like, yes, there's a hidden pathway. We'll go now because we're gonna lose. We're losing this fight. I love that. The arrows flying overhead. Getting a lot of kills. Look at it. They're holding back. They're smart. They're holding back their troops. They don't want to send everybody at once. The arrows will kill a lot of them. Is this it, though? I think that's it. They've got a couple troops scattered here and there, but this is what's left of the attackers right here. And this is what's left of the defenders. Oh, I mean, they've got the advantage of terrain. They've got the high ground. They've got archers in a really good position, but do they have enough ammo to take care of all these orcs? And oh, look at that. That's awesome with that tower in the background. Yes, please. There's a view of those archers raining down hell. So fire arrows are really good at breaking enemies, but you do risk causing the morale of your troops to break as well. What a cool fight right here. This is it's a really cool scene. But it's looking a little worrisome as the troops continue to push up. The orcs could probably push in some more units. Their numbers are dropping a little bit as well. And they're moving up some troops as we speak. The bulldog, it's almost like Bulldogs of Angband, and Angband. I gotta learn these factions. It's just so different. That's the cool thing about even Third Age Total War. When I first started recording Third Age Total War, I did not know a ton. I mean, I knew a little bit of the, the lore and everything, but, through making all these videos and like reading comments and just kind of like researching, and I've learned so much about Tolkien's universe and just especially around the War of the Ring and everything. But the First Age, definitely some new stuff I need to learn. But there we go. The defenders have been crushed. They're now moving up to the final setup here, the final stage of this defense. The archers are reforming, and they're gonna sally out. They're gonna do one last glorious charge. Try to get a little bit of a charge bonus. Ooh, that's cool. Oh yeah. Look at that. And then you got the troops in the back. Oh, that looks so awesome. These orcs look so cool. And now they're flanking around. That's a good little move right there, but they're going to be so easily outflanked. And now we have trolls rushing forward. The troll guard of Gothmog. These guys must be really good. The troll guard. How awesome is that? Having trolls for your bodyguard. Look at this officer just like running in place. He's doing the running man. There he goes. Slashing. Hacking and slashing. Get him. So I think it's safe to say the Catapult crew is dead. So that really brave hero that killed 2 orcs from the Catapult crew and returned with his unit, he's probably dead. Oh look, it's Glorfindel. No, isn't Glorfindel blonde? Oh yeah, you could say that's him right there. Lords of the Golden Flower. They're going after this wavering unit. They're gonna probably clear them out and then move up and get behind these orcs. There he goes. Look at, he's just kicking butt. Listen, oh yeah, overhead slash. All right, the orcs still have a lot in reserve, but maybe, just maybe, they can find the willpower to break through all these orcs and save the day for Gondolin. Here comes a charge to the rear. They do cause some breakage here. Nice flanking around. They've got these orcs surrounded. Orcs need to send up some reinforcements to save their men. Oh, they're gonna, okay, I see. They're like, oh, these elves want us to fight in close combat. Let's shoot them with bolts and arrows. There we go. They're breaking them, guys. They're breaking them. And it's pretty smart from the orcs to kind of sit back and use their arrows. Because, yeah, sure, they'll kill their own troops, but they're also killing a lot of the enemy. And they're orcs, you know, they're replaceable. They're easy to find. They're scattered everywhere, these dang orcs. God, orcs have been around for so long. Boom. And give him another one. Boom. Yeah. Just keep hitting him until he stops moving. And look at it. The elves are just... I think they realize there's no way they're going to win this one. And sitting back and getting shot at is just not going to help them either. So they're going to go out like chads. Like champs. They're going to charge down on this orc line. Try to take them out. General's still going to town. I'm sure we'll see the orcs come into play here. Oh, or I meant the trolls. Yeah, here they come. The orcs. Yeah. Oh, Apollo, you think the orcs are going to come into play? I mean, it's not like we haven't seen the orcs fighting this whole time. Yeah, no, the trolls are here. They are here and they are angry. Uh-oh. That might have been an elven general. And look at Christmas colors, green and red. How about that for the final stand? So guys, yeah, it wasn't super close, but again, this was a battle more just showing off the units, showing off this map. It was an awesome scenario. I really enjoyed it. Oh, these guys spit fire? Oh, they're spitting fire, guys. What? What in the world? Oh my god. How did we miss this? Did they do this before? That is so cool. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, make sure, guys, look at the video description. Get the link. Oh, it does like artillery sounds. They're considered a cav unit, a heavy cav unit. Boom. Boom. That's kind of cool. But what was it? Yeah, make sure you join the Discord as well, 'cause they'll help you out. What? That's so awesome. It's so amazing what you can do in Medieval 2. Like, it's just sky's the limit. And we have the last of the elves. And this was actually very close. And now that I look at it, this is all that's left of the orcs. This was extremely close. I don't know why I said it wasn't that close. It was very close. Look at the elves are killing them. I mean, these like artillery pieces back here are definitely not helping. I would try to charge them, but there's so much infantry. I mean, can they pull it off? I doubt it. Oh, this guy's going in. 1, 2, yeah. There they go. They're pushing. You have a trebuchet group with some halberds. And now they're going to charge in. Look at these things. They don't even care. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up here, guys. There's not enough. There's just not enough. And that's going to be it for the orc army. Or, I'm sorry, the Gondolin army. And Gondolin will fall just like the lore has foretold. Words are hard. There we go. There's the final stand of the general. The general was like the last one to go down. So great battle, but by all the players. I want to give a big thank you to all the players and all the modders and J-Monster for helping me set this up. It was a lot of fun. It was very, very interesting, and I can't wait for future battles in the in the mod. So yeah, really good. Everybody did the same, pretty much 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, and around the same for these troops over here. So if we look at the kills, I bet there's some with some like insane kills. 335. The armorers did really good. Let's see, what else do we have? 414. The scouts of the tree with 414. How about that? And I'll just kind of skim through here. I'm sure there's some good kills in here. You can kind of pause it and look at what units did. So yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys, today. Again, super excited about this mod. There's going to be an endless amount of new battles and lore videos as I discover and learn more about this time period. It's going to be awesome. And I do believe there is going to be a campaign to this as well. So very cool. You know what's kind of cool is you have this mod, which is the first age. You have the mod for Shogun 2, The Last Alliance Total War, which is kind of like the second age. And then you have third age Total War. So you got all the ages pretty much. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you next time on the battlefield.